Welcome to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I will be entering into a collab with the Sophisticated Ladies Club. It is my first collab and I'm so excited. The host will be Penny at Penny's Place, and the co-host will be Kel, the founder of the Sophisticated Ladies Club. Let's see, Tamara from Love My Babies Forever, Robin, It's Just Me dash Robin, Melissa from Buckeye Girls Wreaths and Things, Tammy from Tammy Thompson dash TVMG. I hope I remembered everybody, and we will be making a Valentine's Day centerpiece, and we are allowed to design it any way we want, any style that we want, any colors that we want. So I'm real excited to see what everybody made. So let's get started and make sure and watch everybody's video and give everybody some love. So I will see you at the end of the video. I will be using 3 of these wooden boxes. I will only be using 2 of the lids. And I will also be using one of these silver chargers that I already had painted white. 2 of these grapevine hearts. And so what I got started on is I wanted some feet for this tray. So that's what I'm going to use the 2 lids for. And I'm just going to take some E6000 and some hot glue, and I'm going to glue those down as you see here. And then I'm going to take the tray itself and then the 3 boxes outside, and I'm going to spray paint them with my chalk paint by Rust-Oleum. And I did do 2 or 3 coats. I couldn't get that tag off of the tray. And I was too lazy to get my heat gun out and take it off. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to spray over it because, you know, it's the bottom and no one's going to see it anyway. But once I got it painted, the tag actually started lifting off. So I was able to get it off. So, hey, win-win, right? Then I took this cute heart that I got from the Dollar Tree, took it outside, and I sanded the glitter off, making sure not to sand too much because I still wanted it, you know, the words on there. And then I'm going to give my pieces some dry brushing. I took the color Truffle and Mineral and mixed them together to make a lighter brown color. And then I'm just going to dry brush some of the pieces. And that'll give it that wood grain look. I've used this brush before. It's actually the lip scrubber that you get in the makeup department at the Dollar Tree. And I just dipped it in the paint and blotted a lot of it off and just swiped it really onto the pieces. And I just love the way this comes out. It's so easy. Also painted the backside of that wooden heart white with the chalk paint by Rust-Oleum, and I gave that a dry brushing as well. And once my pieces were all dry, now it was time to put it all together. So I took some of that floral foam from the Dollar Tree and just cut little pieces, stuck them inside the 3 boxes, stuck the boxes inside that tray, and I'm not even going to glue them down. They stay pretty snug. And I'm going to, first I just thought I was going to stick those hearts into the foam, but I ended up using some Spanish moss to cover up that green foam. And here I'm taking some of that red garland. I got mine at around Christmas time. I like the color red on this one more so than the Valentines. This is more a little bit of a darker brown, more of a red, more of a cranberry color. So I just took it and I just wrapped it around the grapevine hearts, and I do get these from the Dollar Tree as well. They come 5 in a pack. So my initial idea, I thought I was going to take this boxwood that I got from Walmart, and I was just going to cover up that foam with, lots and lots of the boxwood, but I just didn't like it. So this is when I made the decision that I better cover up that green foam. So I just took some of the Spanish moss and I just glued that down with some hot glue. I didn't use, a whole lot of glue, just, this Spanish moss is really kind of hard to pull apart, so it stays together really, really nicely for you when you do work with it. I like using this Spanish moss. And it's not real green, it's not real brown, it's kind of like in the middle. And then I took those grapevine hearts, I stuck them in as best I could into that foam and tacked it down with some hot glue. And then I'm going to take this wooden heart that I also painted white, and I did dry brush some wood grain on the back of it. And I thought it looked a little plain in the back, and because it's a centerpiece, you'll be able to see all the way around. So I had this galvanized heart that I took off a sign from last year around Valentine's Day, and I'm going to glue that onto the big white heart. And even though I used some glue to glue this heart down to the sides of the little boxes, it wanted to wobble. So I took the stems from the boxwood and I just used those as little anchors and just started sticking them around, hiding them, with the boxwood itself, and just made it sturdier. And then I took some of the pearl colored, the white color garland, and I just wrapped some around the tray itself. And I added some of those little spheres that you can get from the Dollar Tree. They come in 3 different sizes. And then I had this little chain, this bead chain that I had got from, I believe it was Dollar General, and it says you and me on it. And I thought, I want to incorporate this because, it is Valentine's Day, and, I wanted it to represent my husband and I. So I just kind of draped that over the back side and gave that a little more, little umph. And that was it. I did end up adding some lights, and I think that just made it all the much better. And then I thought it needed just a little more color. So I took these roses from the Dollar Tree, the red ones that just came out for Valentine's Day. And then I also had these miniature pink roses. They have it's pink and white, multicolor. And I'm going to add those, sporadically here and there. Now these big red roses, they were a little too big for my project. So I just took the back off, took some of the petals off, and then added that green, the stem, the top of the stem, I added that back on to create a smaller flower. And then I just glued some, here and there. And that made it, much more colorful. And for Valentine's Day, that pop of red and pink was just perfect. So Then once that was done, I was ready to display. And I just want to make sure, to thank the Sophisticated Ladies Club for allowing me to join them in this collaboration. This was so much fun to make. And I hope you all enjoy the video, and don't forget to go watch their videos as well and give them all some love. I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.